Alright, now, how are we all doing today? This is not what I expected to see when I woke up. You had any fucking DMs I got today? Just telling me that I need to do a live stream? Hair is all a mess because it's literally just woke up bed hair. Haven't showered yet, smell like shit. And apparently we've got a ban list. Why have we got a ban list? Why? We literally just had one. Konami, at least give me some, pre-warning. Like, come on. Look at me, I look like absolute shit. But it's alright. We'll take those, I guess. Alright. So, we've got a ban list. Why have we got a ban list? I don't know. Fuck knows what's on it. Hopefully something good. No spoilers in chat, as per usual. Try my best to avoid spoilers, but yeah, we'll see. We're all jamming. Emergency ban list? I don't think it's an emergency ban list. I've DM'd people to ask to make sure it's long enough where it's worth a video, because there's no point in me doing a live stream for one card, so they've told me there's enough stuff on here that it's worth me to do a live stream on, rather than just a video, which I will be doing a meme video on it, depending on what's on there. So we'll see. How is there a ban list, though? What date was the last ban list, actually? Like, legit, what date was the last ban list? It's so long, it's so little long ago. Oh. It's so strange. I assume if it's an emergency ban list, it has to have something to do with the new cards, because why would they do something that's an emergency otherwise? There's something to do with the new branded stuff? Maybe it was too broken, and it was more broken than they thought it was going to be or something, despite it already being released previously in TCGs, they should have known. But I assume it's going to have something to do with that, because why would they do an emergency list otherwise? I don't know. Or maybe the branded stuff isn't as strong as they want it to be, maybe? I don't know. Either way, it's going to be a strange list, we'll see. I got no predictions for this shit. I did not expect one, so... Alright, oh yeah. How many people are watching? Are we ready to start yet? I expect to be a lot less viewers than normal though, because I didn't set up this live stream beforehand in preparation for a ban list, because I didn't know there was going to be one. So I wasn't awake for it, which is annoying. That's fine. 91, we'll wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. It's 5 PM, that's true. That's true. Hey, normally I stay awake for around ban list release time when I think there's one going to be out. It's just there was no reason for me to think there was going to be one. No, Lachlan's in the same time zone as me. Well, close enough, I think. Alright, we got over 100 yet? If we got over 100, we'll start.
Card games.
We got over 100, alright. Alright, so last time, I've done Master Duel meta ban list before, and I think they've updated their ban list format so it's in single file. At least I'm hoping they have, because that's what they did for the last one. So I'm hoping it's single file, we can just scroll through them individually. That's what I'm hoping, so we'll have a look. Alright, first ban or limit or something. Cards to be forbidden. Didn't they have it the other way? I thought they swapped it around last time, so they didn't have forbidden at the top. That's kind of annoying. Oh, forbidden's like the most exciting stuff though, right? Whatever. Alright, cards to be forbidden. Predict the ban cards? I literally have no clue, because I didn't expect there to be a ban list. There's cards that we want to be on there, but wouldn't they be on the last ban list? I don't know what this... it's either going to be new cards from the latest packs purely because they thought they weren't going to be this strong and it's an emergency ban list for stuff on there. Or they're just updating the previous one or something, it's not going to be like a Verte or a Halqifibrax ban on here or anything, because why would they just put that on the last ban list? Why would it be on here? So I assume it's going to be new pack stuff, or it's random. I just don't understand. Anyway, let's get into it, right? Enough with the waiting. Cards to be forbidden. I really wish they did the other... I swear on the last ban list they swapped it around, so they had the forbidden, last. They had the exciting stuff and it went downwards. But anyway, kind of annoying if they did swap it back. Alright, cards to be forbidden. There is no way they banned this card now. What? Why did they put it the last one? That is unreal. What? Why did they wait? Why did they just want the community be just be salty for 2 weeks, or the fuck it was? What? There is no way they did this. They literally just wanted the community to be salty for 2 weeks and like, yeah, here you go. Here it is. You can have it now. Were they like listening to like community feedback or some shit? Well, I don't... Like, the only reasoning I can possibly think of is they released... yeah, eat your words. The only thing I can possibly think of is they released the new branded stuff, and it wasn't as strong as they were hoping it was, and the Hulk stuff was like... Or the Hulk stuff was like still competing too hard with it or something. Like, I just don't understand why it would be... Why it would be... Oh, my mind is blown. Why would you do it now? I don't... Where's the Konami employee? I need to have an interview right the fuck now. I need... Right the fuck now. I mean, okay, so first of all, Brilliance ban. If the list ended here and we saw no other cards, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. So they literally could do anything else on this ban list and I wouldn't care. I'm happy. They've banned Hulk. That's literally brilliant. I was like, I got beaten by a Hulk deck today, and the first thing I thought of was, damn, I really hate playing against this. Like, I didn't mind Hulk too much and just like random ass decks, but that stupid, like, I don't even know what to call it. The deck that's like, you guys all know the deck I'm talking about, right? The deck that's literally like a Hulk only deck. That's like its entire purpose in life. That stuff that's like just a bunch of jank cards all put together that just makes Hulk every turn. I hated that shit. Hulk pile, yeah, I hated that shit. Decks that were like winning without being an archetype. It was just so annoying. Either way, brilliant ban. That's what we like to say. So hopefully the rest of the stuff on here is good. Max C ban? Question mark? Nah. Alright. I think I'd like to see, I think the crossout nerf was a bit harsh. I'd like to see crossout put back to 2 if they're going to do a emergency ban list. I think the crossout nerf... After playing for a little while now, I actually kind of want the crossout to be coming back, so... Just a random thought that came into my head. I saw someone type something about, Called by the Grave in chat, so I'm hoping that's not on here and didn't get spoiled. But as soon as I heard that, I thought crossout, so... We'll see. Should have been Auroradon. I really don't care. Either one can go. I don't want either of them, so who gives a shit? Cards to be limited. Water Enchantress. Wow, they really are going all out, huh? Damn. Wasn't this an OCG nerf for a while? Wasn't Water Enchantress 1 in OCG for a while? Damn. Okay. Well, the Adventurer package was already kind of, iffy on consistency, so that's pretty nasty. It also means follow-up's super not good either, because you can't really search for it a second time now, right? So you can't just use your thing to search for this, do your adventurer, negate dude, and then search for another one later on, or search for like the this dude later on. That's actually pretty nasty. Damn. I mean, I don't think this will stop adventurer being played, but... I think if I was playing the Despia version, I think this would guarantee I'd only play Despia without it now. Because I know a lot of people debating whether to play branded Despia with Adventure or brand Despia without it. And play some more of the fusion-y stuff. I forgot what they're called. You guys know what I mean. Some fusion-y stuff with more polys and stuff. So I think this would mean people would be more likely inclined to play the non-variant. But I don't think this will get rid of Water Enchantments. People will still be playing this. It's nice that the follow-up's super weak with it now, though. That's super dope. Also, really surprised they kind of did this. I know it's not like their latest pack, but it's still fairly new. For a Master Duel, that is. So, OCG banned Griffin, I did see that, but before that they had this at 1, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. Won't be stopped, though, because especially with Crossout being limited in the last ban list, we have so little anti-hand trap stuff. The Adventurer kind of got more value, you know? If anything, the hand traps in this game are so strong right now, because Adventurer's now been limited even further, and we lost Crossout, so... Yeah. Is that why? Wait, if someone spoiled in chat something about Call by the Grave earlier, if Call by the Grave's on here, I bet it's because of the Water Enchantress limit. Damn that one person in chat. Let's see if it's actually on here. Spellbook of Judgment. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what this card does. What does this card even do? During the end phase of the turn this card was activated, add spellbooks spell cards from your deck to your hand, except spell or judgment. Up to 9 spell cards you activated after this card's resolution. Then you can special summon from your deck one spellcaster monster whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards added to your hand. Alright. I mean, it seems like a good card, but is this like something that I should be excited about? How long ago was this like banned IRL? Is it like an old ban? It doesn't seem like a bad card, but this is a... When I do a spellbook, I have no idea what this card. I've never seen it before. I'm not a big TCG player, so and there's obviously was never meta in Master Duel, so I have no idea. This I heard was a +7 in the past. I mean, it seems pretty good. Activate and just a bunch of spell cards, get a bunch of shit back. It's not a spellcaster. But is it that relevant? Does it matter? It's a 2012 card. Like, when was it banned? Like, when was it banned IRL, I mean? This has been banned since the beginning of Master Duel, so I have no idea when it was, yeah. $2015? Yeah, that was a while ago. That probably doesn't tell me this is going to be that useful, generally, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm down for unbans of any kind, so... Does that mean we're at the end of the page goes on for a long while, so... How can the page... Wait, how can this page... Wait, I just looked at the scroll bar. How can the page be this long if we've already gone through the bans and the cards to be limited? How long is this band list? What's in the rest of this page? Huh? It's so long. Alright, we'll keep going. Cards to be limited. Oh... I'm so happy about this one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. More Floodgate hits. Yes. Oh, this band list is brilliant. Oh, more fucking Floodgate hits. Let's go, dude. Oh, this is so happy to... It's actually so happy to see. The stuff like this just proves that the Master Duel team, compared to like the IRL team, is so much more in favor of just getting rid of Floodgates, which I'm so happy about. Because like, they've gotten rid of... The last ban list hit Floodgates a shit ton, and this one, it's hitting them again. That's so good. If they keep hitting Floodgates, it means later on, they're more inclined to just make sure that it's not going to be a super Floodgatey meta. I know Flu's going to be pretty strong soon after some kind of card release, but... The fact they're just getting with these generic ones is so good. If Master Duel becomes like a much more friendly, like anti-Floodgate kind of a game, that'd be so, so good. Like, the vast majority of the community don't like Floodgates. Even if you personally like them, you've got to admit that you're in the minority. Most people do not like Floodgates, so if they're going to hit Floodgates, that's so good. So good. And Rivalry is cringe as shit, so... Super cringe. Get this out of here. That is so good. So good. This page is such a long scroll wheel. I have no idea how I'm going to keep going. Alright. Scroll. It's relevant to this too. Alright. We'll see what the next one is. Oh, baby! Another one! Holy shit. Two Floodgates? How bad Adventurer Limit and 2 Floodgates? That's mental. Bruh, what am I looking at? This is such a huge update. What the fuck? I don't want to... like, obviously, limiting to stuff to 2 isn't as relevant, because it means they'll just have to take only 1 copy out. But if you hit, like, a whole bunch of them to 2, that all of a sudden becomes like, oh, people that are running 2 lots of Floodgates just lost 2 cards from their deck, you know? So if you limit a whole bunch of them, limiting to 2s actually becomes a lot more relevant, you know? To be fair, a lot of people wouldn't be running both these at the same time, only a few decks would, but still. A lot of decks were running both of these, so... That's actually so good. That is so good. I wonder if there's any other Floodgates on here. Because, like, like I was mentioning with the scroll bar, I don't know if you guys can see, I guess you can't because of the chat, but we're only like, look how, we're only this far in. Like, what, how can it be the rest of this page? How much is on here? Alright, next card, next card. Okay, very irrelevant. I don't think anyone's gonna care about this. Like, at all. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I was already not playing Raigeki, so this doesn't really change anything for me. Is this a legacy pack card? Solo mode raw don't. Oh, so you have to fucking craft it now? Ugh. I think they should make this, a free card. Like, just give you a full 3 copies of it if they're gonna do this, because I don't think anyone's gonna play it otherwise. Because I feel like Raigeki, the only reason anyone actually runs the card is because they don't have... It's because they're free to play and they don't have some of the more better staples yet. So they just run this as like a replacement. Because it's pretty good for that. The card isn't bad, it's just not good enough anymore. Because it's not disruption or anything. It's not disruption and it's only destruction removal. So a lot of decks have like Despia, for example, is like the quick play spell just stops destruction anyway, so... Yeah, I'd prefer Lightning Storm over this 100%. Like, I use it straight TCG. Yeah, no one plays it still, so... Or it might be a side deck card, if you side deck it, right? So... No one really cares about this. It won't change anything. Floodgates are not controlled. Yes, done, which is cringe. True. Very true. I hated people calling Floodgate decks control decks. It's like... I mean... It's technically a form of control, but you're playing stun. There's a reason it's got a different, like, name for it. It's because it's more cringe. Control players don't want to be put in the same category. Alright, sorry, Geki doesn't... This is literally, like I said, isn't going to matter. No one's going to care. It's like, okay, cool. Only reason it was played because it was a free-to-play card before, so whatever. Moving on. Duel Links card? Duel Links? I didn't even know this was limited to 1. Must have been a very long time ago. This was super meta relevant. They were running it at... I guess it's hand looping stuff or something. I don't know. This probably doesn't matter either, right? No one probably cares about this. This was probably limited ages ago for some hand loop combo or some shit. But I don't think it really matters anymore. Duel Links card? Isn't this limited to 1 actually limited to 1 in Duel Links right now? Pretty sure that 2 doesn't do anything? I'd assume so. You care? Okay, my bad. One person cares. Was there actually, actual question, like, what was the reason this was originally banned? Was it for some annoying hand loop combo thing that was going on or something? Or were people just summoning, like, 3 of these a turn or some shit? Like, why was this actually banned initially? I assume that's why it was banned, right? Hit via 6 Samurai? So it was just hand looping? Alright. Yeah, I don't think it really matters too much anymore. We've got enough hand traps and stuff for this shit now. There's plenty of hand loop combos in Master Duel, so I don't think it matters too much. Okay. Alright, moving on to the next one. What? Okay, I really wish I had more TCG knowledge for this, because it feels so bad me doing, like, a ban list reaction, but I don't really know why these cards were banned initially, because these are all, like, pre-Master Duel stuff, so I have no idea about this stuff, so why was this ever hit? I know, didn't wind-ups also have a hand loop? I think? I think? It was so long. There's a card in wind-up they never released in Duel Links because it was a hand loop, right? So it's for that, I think. Right? I don't really remember. I just remember those people talking about the wind-up card when it was released in Duel Links about this hand loop thing. I don't know. Is that what it was there for? Infinite loops? Oh, it was just for loops, not hand loops? Just infinite loops. So I have no fucking idea about this card. Wind Up Hunter? Oh, so it doesn't need to be banned because another card's banned. Wind Up... Okay, there's a pretty little thing here. Wind Up Hunter. Alright, did I put a space there? I did. Oh, so this card's already banned. Oh, yeah, so it was a hand loop bullshit. Yeah. And since it's banned, you don't need this on thing anymore. But if that card was banned, why was this card limited? Either way, doesn't really matter. I don't think anyone's going to care about this. Let's move on. Okay, this is a cute one. This is a little cute one. Isn't this an OCG one? This is exactly the same as OCG, right? It's like exactly the same as OCG. I think they just put this to 2. I think they put this to 1 as a test to see whether or not it'd be too broken, and it was like, no one cared about it. It's like, alright, you can have 2 of it. Very cool card, though. I was really considering building this deck. It's actually such a cool little deck. It just doesn't really do a whole lot. It's a really cool deck, though. I do like this card. There's a bunch of dudes. A bunch of big machine dudes that all turn into a big dude who then just gets rid of himself to spawn a bunch of more dudes. I don't know. It's a cool card, though. Yeah, OCG just put this too. I wonder if this ban list is to make it more in line with OCG. Because this was, OCG unbanned too, right, a while ago, I think. Or something. This is in line with OCG. Oh, this is in line with a previous OCG ban list. This is in line with an OCG ban list. Have they got Gozens or these two limited to an OCG? I don't think they do, right? Either way, kind of cool. I'm still trying to figure out the reason for this ban list even being released today, so it's got to be some purpose for it. What's my thing? Yeah, I put this. Hang on, chat. I forgot to do something. Let me just fix that real quick. God fucking damn it. There we go. I think I haven't set this to unlisted. Oh no, I don't actually. Okay, good. Alright. Sorry. Back to the ban list. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I like this hit. Okay, so I actually did play I played very little actual Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL, but one of the deck lists I did play was Trickstar. I played the shit out of this, and then I saw this ban and I was like, huh, that's a bit fucked up. This is actually like one of the best cards. They limited it to 1. I was like, oh, that's a bit fucked up. Then again, that was a TCG ban as well, so I guess this yeah. I like this. I do like this ban. I do like it. Trickstar's a little bit cringe in their playstyle, because they generally just be like, huh, here's 15 Solemns. So I do like this ban though, because I feel like Trickstar, since this limit, went from being like a playable deck to being so unplayable. I did make a video on Trickstar not too long ago with Winwitch, which was actually a pretty cool way to play the deck, but it still felt like, it didn't really do a whole lot. So it's good to see this back, at least to an extent, because Trickstar did feel pretty damn bad, like really bad, especially considering, right, this got limited on the same ban list as, like in TCG, right? This got limited on the same ban list as Terraforming, didn't it? That's the same list, I'm pretty sure. So like, huh, alright, our card got limited, that's not too bad. Oh, they limited Terraforming as well. Well, fuck. So yeah, that was... So at least, if Terraforming at 1, this card should easily be at least 2. Like, come on. Terraforming at 1? You'd never see this card. Trickstar Reincarnation still at 1? Yeah, true. But that's like the cringiest part of the deck, is making your opponent lose their entire hand with Draw and Lock Bird. So that one can probably stay there. Right, that one I can agree with being a bit cringe. Actually, the lighting in this room looks so bad right now, but I cannot be asked fixing it. Alright, moving on. Ooh, okay. Somebody doesn't like trap decks. Oh, 2 Floodgate bans and a red Reboot on limit. Oh, to be fair, I don't think this was being played that often on ladder. In tournaments, it was like a side deck card for most. I don't think it was being played that much. Because this card is strictly like, fuck trap cards. That's what it's here for, so... It's definitely a strong card, but I have no idea if, putting it to 2 matters too much outside of side decking. So not many people are running this as, like, main deck stuff. Definitely matters for side decking, though, in tournaments. Because I'd side deck this at 2, easily. Eldritch players in shambles. Yeah, they lost 2 of their Floodgates, and they lost their, Oh, shit. Oh, God, we already see it now. Okay. Oh, what the... Pankatrops, okay. Pankatrops. Wow, okay. This Banlist is... Okay, I don't know what to say. There's too much on here. There's too much to look at. My God. Pankatrops. Alright, well, a lot of people aren't even running this card at 1 anymore, outside of actual Dino players, so I don't think this matters too much. It wasn't being run that much, outside of actual Dino.
Card games on motorcycles!
I don't know. Blind second players, eating good, true. I don't think this matters too much. Yeah, I don't think it's just a generic stuff. I don't think it matters too much. It's cool to see though, because like if the card isn't being played that much anymore, even when it's at 1, putting it to 2 is generally fine. So I think it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, how's the board breaking? Good going second thing, and it's very good in dinos. I suspect dinos will actually play this at 2. Oh, they can search for it anyway, so they probably don't care too much. Maybe they won't. I don't know. Moving on. SPYRAL. Okay. So I have very little experience playing against SPYRAL. Super little experience. I played against it like twice, and both times I think it beat my ass because I couldn't be bothered reading any of their cards. So... It's just their searcher, is it? Okay. I have no idea about this card, by the way, chat, so you're gonna have to lecture me. Any SPYRAL players in chat? Is this a card people care about? I'm gonna be like, wow! Tier 1 SPYRAL, unbanned, quick fix. Or is this me like, cool, I guess? Tier 0 combo from the past? But what about now, though? Does anyone care about this? Any carers in chat? Non once per turn search? Okay. Looping search? Oh, so it was just from a tier 0 combo that used to exist. But now it's not, so they're unlimiting it. I see. There's a lot of non-once per turns, okay. It's really good? Okay. We'll see. It is going to bring SPYRAL back, though. We're going to be seeing tier 0 SPYRAL. Is tier 0 SPYRAL going to be, like, meta now? Is this something we care about? Actually, I'm sure not. Yeah, I hope not, because I don't actually have to read all the SPYRAL cards, alright? That's a lot of effort. My tiny pea brain. Why are we still not done? Are there 50 cards here? Dude, look at the scroll. Oh, you guys probably can't see this. Oh, you can. The scroll bar's only here. Look where the scroll bar is. Look how far I've got left to go. We've got the entire page to go. I have no... This list is gigantic. We haven't even got to the limit 3s yet. The Cade said SPYRAL tier 1.
Shut up, Mokuba.
I'm down for that.
Why are we still not done? Are there 50 cards here?
I think that actually was like 500 cards on there. I have no idea how I'm going to do a meme video on this with 2 trillion cards to go through, but anyway. Just do the whole thing on Halq, I guess. Alright, next up. Double Iris Magician. another deck I have no idea about because I don't play Pendulum, so, cool, I guess. I've had this card used against me quite a bit, though. Seems very irrelevant. Oh no, because it gets a search when it destroys itself. Actually, that's pretty good. Pen best deck, let's go. Pen players' reactions. Yeah, where's Triff's reaction? Does this matter? Pen card skip. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Alright, I have to get everything its fair share of a turn though, okay? It's good, but not game breaking it
Card
too.
games are
Any more than a one?
motorcycles!
Okay. So Pendulum still sucks. Good. Alright. Maybe on to something more interesting. Orcust! Okay, Orcust is a really fun deck. Orcust is actually a super fun deck. I'm not gonna lie. Glad to see this being not unlimited, but moved up to 2. It's actually a really fun deck. And a deck that I feel like... It's not cheap, is it? I haven't actually tried building it at Master Duel yet. Actually good to see this card being unlimited or moved to 2. It's actually a really fun card. The wrong Orcust though? Hey, any unlimiteds are good, okay? Because that deck has just so many cool little combo things. It's one of those decks that just has like a trillion things you can do in a turn, so your plays are never looking the same. You can also play through a lot of shit, just how the deck works. It's all graveyard stuff. So really cool, really cool. Do you like this? Do you like this? Probably won't affect the deck all that much. I don't think people are going to be seeing this and being like, oh shit, Orcust... Orcust players rise up or anything, but, you know, it's kind of cool to see it. Hey, TCG, because at least one of these was banned in TCG. Cool deck, though. Cool deck. Alright, moving on. Oh, okay, unlimited. Alright. Unlimited pool. What could we say? Dragoon? Any Dragoons? The beginning of the end. What is this? If you have 7 or more dart monsters in your graveyard, banish 5 dart monsters from your graveyard, draw 3 cards. Do I care? Was this being played in anything? Was anyone even playing this? Let's see if the page will load. Why is it so dark in my room? Hey, there's some light. Why not tell me in chat? Alright. Danger was playing it at 2, and that was it. So, Danger Dark World players are happy. Well, some of them. Some are only playing this at 1 anyway. So it's a Danger Dark World thing, I guess. Alright, well that's pretty irrelevant, because Danger Dark World is, not the greatest. Not the greatest. Alright, moving on. Another Pendulum card? Ugh. Oh, wait, that's it? Oh. Wait, that's it? Alright. We reached the end of our ban list. We've got a Halq ban. We've got a Brilliant Enchantress limit. And we've got 2 more Floodgate hits. And then we have just a spree of just stuff coming back. Damn. Okay. What a ban list, though. This combined with the last one is just mental. They're both really good. This one, like, completes everything anyone was complaining about with the last one. Because I got, like, a trillion comments on the last ban list, and every single one of them was either ban Halq or it was limit Adventurer. 100%, that was all the comments I got, were just on these 2. So that's actually insane. These 2 by themselves, brilliant. These, like, everything else on top of it, all really good stuff. I don't think there's anything on here anyone complains about. Like, is there anything on here people are going to actually, like, be annoyed at? They're all really good hits. All of them. Might have to whip out my. Might have to recraft a trick. I think Trickstar's a bit too expensive for me to recraft it though. This is a fun deck though. This is like Banlist by part 2. Yeah, I have no idea why I did a second one. Maybe they got like they didn't get the expected result from their previous Banlist. They made another one. I assume that must be it. I assume they expected the branded cards to be a lot stronger than they were, and they just saw everyone was just still playing Halq shit, and those adventurous stuff was still being cringe. They just did another Banlist. Maybe they were annoyed that Floodgate decks were still strong after their previous ones. They nerfed a few more. It just feels like the last Banlist just didn't hit the mark they were expecting, so they just did a second one. Either that, or they actually listened to community feedback, which, let's be honest here, that Konami and community feedback, I don't know for that one. They could have. They actually could have. It just seemed like a very, especially these two hits seem very, wow, that's exactly what people were asking for kind of hits, so. I need flu ban, just ban every flu card. I wish. I fucking wish. Isn't there more flu support actually coming to the game? My god. Maybe, but I won't be too excited about the red reboot. That's only for like tournament stuff. If you're expecting this on ladder, no one's gonna play it still. There's not enough. There's plenty of trap decks on ladder, but there's not enough of them where people are gonna be playing a billion red reboots. It's literally just a side deck card. Like, I don't even just check, like, Diamond 1 deck list. You just won't see it very often. Like, no one's main decking it. They're like 33%. Kaiju apparently is. What the hell? Is like only one person playing this or something? Yeah, only one person playing it. Yeah, so Red Reboot isn't even used very often. It would be like a tournament side deck kind of a card. That'd be it. I wonder which deck specifically using these. Eldritch, of course. 3 times get rolled. But Eldritch using Gozen match as well? They were, right? Not that often. So Rivalry's a big hit for Eldritch. It's mostly just Eldritch who are using it though. True Draco. Not many are running it more than 12 anyway, to be fair. It's mostly just Eldritch it's a hit for, of course. Shark Kraken being hit. Not many are running this at 3 of. Mostly, only ones really Stall and Shark Kraken and Dino. Like 80% actually. It's a fairly decent hit for Dino. But Dino's gonna get their stun card eventually anyway. They're like main deck skill drain, so they probably don't care too much. I'm sure they'll live. This is such a huge hit though. Such a nasty hit. 33rd most used card in the game. 10th most used. 7th most used amongst monsters. Jesus. God, I'm so happy to see this. This deck needed to die. So this deck is literally gone, right? Like, you can't play this anymore. This is literally a Halq package. That's all it was. And it's gone. Because, like, this is, like, my most hated deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, outside of Flundroids, it's cringe as shit, is this one, purely because there's, like, no archetype here. It's just jank. Just a bunch of shit put together. It's all designed to make one monster on board with Tuna make your stupid Halq plays. And this deck is just gone. Thank God. This shit was the cringiest stuff. Every list looked different, so you couldn't even, like, recommend a list to someone, because, like, there's 2,000 different variants of this crap, and it all does the same shit, so it needed to go, and it should stay dead. Hey, look at this shit. How is anyone meant to build this deck when you don't even know what the hell's going on here? You can barely, like, make use of the fucking deck statistics. It's so dumb. Cringiest stuff. Thank God it's gone. Actually, thank God. Tier list wise, there wasn't too much affected though outside that deck though. I don't think anything's particularly going to move around too much outside of that. Unless of course some deck was being majorly gatekept by it. Oh my god, what a tier list right now. Wait, Salad's on here? It actually made it back on with the Unlimit? That's pretty cool. I guess this is pretty, there hasn't been that many tournaments yet, so. Alright. Well, boys, that's going to do it for this ban list. I'll be making a meme video now, I think, on this. Some sort of meme video, probably making fun of the Halq ban, so stay tuned for that later on today. And yeah. What a fucking ban list. Alright, boys. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction. And yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Probably gonna be. I don't actually know what next stream will be. Was there like some Duel Links thing that I was supposed to be reacting to as well? But I'm not gonna do that on this stream. This is a Master Duel stream, so unless some announcements for Duel Links as well. Probably was. What was announced? Just a few cards? Oh, their sample decks are released too. Wait, Salad? Salad's being released? Well, that's kind of cool. Wait, how many cards in the extra deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. Goki and Salad. Wait, Salad's gonna be sick. There's no trap card in here though. Anyway, I need that's enough from the reaction stuff because this is I need to make a meme video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next stream, next video. Thanks, guys.